pessoal, tudo bem? Aqui quem fala é o Johnny e bora para a continuação Red Dead Redemption 2. Não se esqueçam de se inscrever no canal, deixa um like e bora lá. Bom, continuação da missão, né? Furtivo. Ai, tem um cara aqui. É lá do outro lado. Meu caneco. Tá, beleza. Torcer pra ninguém ver. Ah, não, já viu.
You can't be here, plantation workers only. Get out. We keep going now. We shot folks for less than not heeding the warning.
Droga. Tá, bora pra lá, bora pra lá. Aqui.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Why, yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Bo. Oh, he is so...
Strange.
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the dark ages, or... Well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's different. But if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left. But now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot. I don't, well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Bo again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
Deixa a área sem ser visto. Oh, ferrou. Apesar que não foi tão difícil, né? Vou dar a volta. É, por aqui mesmo. Pegue a carta da Penélope para o Biel. Ok, missão cumprida. Ih. Beleza. tá lá do outro lado. Agora vem. Tá.
Okay, boy. Tem bastante missões aqui. Não vou entregar agora. Eu não sou. Tá. Peterson. Boas intenções. Vamos lá. Dutch. Beleza. Então bora lá. Ah não, tá aqui do lado. Eu não sei porque eu marquei. Vai embora.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur
Destilação
Callahan.
americana.
Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Well, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name, and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go. Come on, we need to get moving.
Ok, eu vou.
Archibald? How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course!
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites?
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Greys and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon? Dear me, that don't look good. Oh. Come on, mister.
Damn, fly.
Keep your eyes
Swear they
open.
got it in for me.
You could try washing once
Fique de
in a
olhos
while.
abertos. É bom mesmo, pelo jeito.
Oh, this must have
Tá,
happened
apareceu pra pegar
recently.
quem não pegou.
Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Impressive. You got a keen eye.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send
bonito.
someone over here later to clean this up.
Tem pra cá, acho que nada.
you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you.
Vá até o pântano.
Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army free staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Sure sounds like you fellas got your work cut out for you around here.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Go right at the crossroads. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. They're right again here. Drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to them. Don't even look them in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Caraca. Nossa, que névoa.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Siga.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood?
Carga do cavalo. O que tem? Nada.
This operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Isso não é bom. Nada bom.
See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in
How will
'78.
you handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them. A fine idea.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just
Use o radar para evitar ser detectado.
Got it, Deputy William. Simpson.
Vídeo viu nocautear os predadores. Produtores de... Beleza.
See one by the bridge over there?
Think you take this one, Bill?
With pleasure.
Come here.
Ok. Ah, você vai ficar aí. Ô, desgraça. Tá, dá a volta. Ah, não. Beleza.
Cadê o outro? E agora? Cadê?
Add 'em to the pile, Arthur.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So,
Think you're real funny, don't you?
tell me about the...
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, years ago they were the finest family around. 1,000 acres or more, 300 slaves, and, well, decadence crept into their way of living. Decadence and debauchery. Kind of like in England, which is why they cut the king's head off. And at the same time, the Grey family came from Scotland. Who'd be around maybe 120 years.
Ok.
Sure. Just a second.
Aqui será? Não, aqui não tem nada. Tem vermelho aqui. Aqui. Beleza. Ah! Boa!
That belongs to the Lemoyne Raiders, you sons of bitches! Shit! We got men over here! Christ alive!
Two down, folks.
Give me a hand with these bastards! The Raiders make the law around here!
All right, boys. We're putting you out of business.
Blood for every drop of that
Eu não queria essa arma. Vou jogar dinamite. Toma. Toma.
That was a close one!
Ai!
No.
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Come on, Arthur. I'd rather not be here when our friends notice the shine's gone.
Pegar revólver. Saquear. Até o 2, já tô indo. Vamos procurar recursos.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of crap. Come on, move.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here! Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On my word. Set, go!
Bora.
You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
Ah, vou ganhar. Oxe.
It's sad to think back to you in your prime.
Ah, droga. Está acabando.
Final stretch! You really think you can hold that lead?
No doubt.
Sorry, Arthur. This ain't looking good for you.
Yeah.
Cavalo já. Tá bom, tá bom, tá bom.
Oh, I am sorry, son.
Well, spare the gloating Dutch.
Oh, I'm not a gloater. Why would I laugh at the fact that you haven't learned, after all these years, to ride a horse very well? That is a source of great sorrow to me.
Very funny.
I had fun with you today. Be well. Here? Well, I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
I think I've heard enough of your opinions, miss.
Is that so?
Yeah, now make yourself useful. Part of useful is not driving me insane with your constant complaining.
I ain't complaining.
You are! Complain, complain, complain!
I ain't complaining. I'm just saying. You're not saying, miss. You're shouting.
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. Did they do things differently in the Navy?
Yes, they left the ladies in port.
And you prefer
Vamos.
Sometimes. Depending on the ladies. Should I say the women?
Ok.
Not feeling my best. Happy that bad.
Inspecionar.
Well, I suppose I should move a bit.
Aproximar. Ler. Certifique-se que Mary Alisson foi. Quem quiser ler, daí só dá pausa, beleza? Já. Ah, tá. Bom, pessoal, vou ficando por aqui. Até o próximo. Valeu, falou e até.